Hi there, everyone. Welcome to Love and Light Tarot, and we are doing a Valentine's Day special reading today. This is going to be an energy check in for different types of people going through different types of situations. So, this is a general reading. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I have separated this reading in three parts. The first one is going to be for singles. The second part of this reading is going to be for those who are in a committed relationship. And the third part is going to be for those who are currently in separation, no contact, or they don't know the future of this connection. Okay? So let's start with pile number 1, which is meant for those who are single right now. The timestamps will be given in the pinned comments, so you can just skip to the one that you would like to watch, or if you want to watch all three, go ahead, but please do not force fit any of the messages in your situation. Okay, so let's start with pile number 1, which is meant for singles. What messages does Spirit have for this Valentine's Day for pile number 1? Show me messages for pile number 1, please, for singles. Pile number 1, please. Messages for singles. All right. Oh, you have been single for a while. I feel that you have isolated yourself, or you just don't feel like connecting with anybody these days. You are probably busy traveling. You are probably busy waiting for that person to come into your life, and you are not in a hurry to actually get into a committed relationship, or you feel that it's not going to happen anytime soon, so I might as well just focus on my career, focus on my education, or I would rather make a lot of money and maybe learn a new skill, or join a course or something which is going to actually add some sort of productivity in my life. So if this is not your energy, Spirit is telling you to be in that energy, because it's absolutely necessary for you to have some sort of goal or some kind of a self growth happening at this point of time. It is quite required for you to introspect and think about what went wrong in the previous relationship, if you had any, and what are the things that you would tolerate, you would not tolerate, what are the things that you expect, or what are the things that you need to change in yourself even. Okay, so when I say expect, it's not just expectations from your future partner, it's also expectations from yourself. What are my expectations from myself? What are the things that I need to change? Am I going to hold myself accountable or not? Of course, all of us are humans, we make mistakes, so it's quite possible that you made a few mistakes in your past relationships as well. So what do I have to learn from that? So this is a time of introspection, this is a time of being in solitude. So rather than being in this mode of self-pity, or I'm the victim, I don't have a partner, I'm going to be lonely forever, I don't know why I don't find people. Instead of being in that mode, enjoy the solitude, enjoy this time that you have been given to introspect and work on yourself, improve your own skills and your own mindset, your health, your emotional, mental, physical health, whatever it is, and be a good person that other people would like to be with. So instead of chasing other people, and instead of trying to be good for somebody else, you have to be so confident, and you have to be so happy being in that state of solitude that other people get attracted to you and they would want to be with somebody like you, right? So if you are wondering whether it's going to happen, yes, of course, I do see somebody coming in your life soon. When I say soon, of course, I cannot give a timeline because this is a general reading. You can, of course, book a personal session to find out more about your specific situation. But what I see here is that you are going to take some sort of a risk. in the coming few months, you might want to do something very spontaneous. You might want to just take a break from work, or you might want to just travel. Specifically solo travel is what I'm seeing. Now you might meet somebody while you are traveling. So this could be somebody that you might just accidentally meet up, and you will have that instant connection with this person. Okay, but spirit is saying that when you have this instant connection, there is also a possibility for both of you to act extremely impulsively, extremely passionately, and there is a possibility for some people, I'm not saying this for all, but there is a small percentage of people I see here being extremely reckless, and there could be a possibility of a pregnancy. So if you want to avoid that, please be careful. I see the beginning of a new relationship, a new friendship, or this could be just friends with benefits to begin with, which might later turn into a more solid, stable relationship. But I see both of you being extremely passionate, and to the point of being a little careless, a little spontaneous, and not really thinking about the consequences. So if this is somebody that you meet while you are traveling and you're taking a break, you could be taking a sabbatical, or just planning a solo travel, and you happen to meet this person, you spend time together, just be a little careful if you do not wish to get pregnant. Right? It's a very specific message that's coming out. I'm going to check whether there are any other messages coming out for singles. Oh, you are definitely moving into a better phase, a phase of wish fulfillment. You are probably going to have this amazing phase for the next 10 weeks or so is the time frame, a general time frame that I'm getting, where you will want to do a lot of things which you have not done before, which may have been out of your comfort zone. This particular relationship that I see coming in is also a part of that. So this could literally be a time where you are experiencing a lot of things for the first time ever. New experiences, new friendships, new people, relationships that you never thought would have been possible in your life. A lot of things happening very differently. So if you have been used to living your life in a certain way, in a certain, very organized, a very planned kind of a manner, for the next few weeks, I see that things are going to be completely different than what you have been used to all these years. Now, whether you want to take this particular connection forward is something that will depend from person to person. Of course, I cannot say for sure because this is a general reading. So for some of you, this connection might last for a very short time. When you are traveling, you might just meet this person, you'll spend some good time, and then you'll part ways. Or like I said, for some people you need to be careful not to get too reckless if you do not wish to have any further complications. So for some people, I see that you will stay in touch with this person even after this specific trip or whatever that you're doing. Now, not everybody would be traveling, but for some people, I see that you could be taking up a new hobby as well. Okay, so when I said solo travel, it doesn't necessarily have to be a solo travel for everybody. This could also be enrolling for a dance class, or music, or this could be an art class, any kind of hobby, any activity. This could be hiking, this could be camping with a group of people that are from different backgrounds. So a lot of new experiences, a lot of new people coming into your life, a lot of friendships, and maybe even potential relationships forming out of that. So that is what I see for singles. Okay, so this was specifically your Valentine's Day message. For the next 10 weeks or so, you can expect all these things to happen. So do look out for that person who will be entering your life, or if you would like to make this happen, then just get up and go do something fun, go do something out of your comfort zone, and that will definitely help you socialize more, help you, network with different kinds of people, and that will definitely increase your chances of meeting that special someone. All right. So beautiful reading. Do claim it. Give me red, blue, pink, whatever color heart you wish. Drop it in the comments if you would like to claim this reading. And if you would like to know more, of course, you know where to get in touch. My WhatsApp number is given in the description column. So you can, of course, send me a message for a personal reading. This is going to be a paid personal reading, of course. And I will send you all the booking details. Okay. So this is where I'm going to end your reading for singles, pile number 1. I hope you liked it. Do let me know. Do like, comment, share, and of course, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do that. Okay. So see you again next time, pile number 1. Love and light to all. Bye-bye for now. Hi there, pile number 2. This is going to be your Valentine's Day special reading for those who are in a committed relationship. So you could be dating for a while, you could be in a serious relationship, you could be living in together or engaged or even married. So basically that kind of a committed relationship I'm talking about. Like an exclusive relationship where you're not dating multiple people and keeping your options open, all right? Show me what I need to say for pile number 2 for those in a committed relationship, please. This is, of course, a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if you need more clarity, you know where to contact me. My WhatsApp number is given in the description. You can send me a message and I will send you the booking details for a personal reading. Oh, wow. Okay. Those who are in a committed relationship, I see that there was a temporary separation, a break, or some sort of an upheaval. Somebody probably felt left out in the cold. Somebody tried to walk away, end things. There may have been a situation where your relationship was going through a lot of ups and downs, and you thought that this was the end of the relationship. However, I do see a strong chance of reconciliation, and I know this is for those who are in a committed relationship. You might be wondering, what is this going on? Is this the reading for separation or no contact? No, I'm specifically talking to those people who are in a committed relationship. I would like to tell you that whatever problems you are facing right now in your committed relationship, or you may have gone through in the past, it's all in the past now. You are making a brand new beginning. This is going to be a fresh new start. For most people, this has already happened. You have already patched up. You have already started this next chapter in your relationship, where your relationship literally just got stronger because of all this upheaval that you went through in your life. So this was kind of like a blessing in disguise. So when I see the Tower card, and I'm pretty sure for those who follow tarot, they often get a little worried when they see the Tower card, and it's like, oh my god, what is this? It's falling apart, and maybe this relationship is not going to last. No, it's like a destruction of the things that are not working in your highest favor, so that you can build something better and stronger in its place. So whatever was not serving you, this could be a mindset, this could be certain habits, this could be certain issues between the two of you as a couple. You have now sorted them out. You have now come back together with a fresh new perspective, and you have decided to work on this relationship and strengthen it. So both of you have learned from your mistakes. Both of you have decided to change certain things. You have introspected. Maybe there was a time when you were living separately, or you were not communicating enough, or maybe you were in the same house but you were barely talking to each other, or things like that. And I can see that that sense of separation, or that sense of being away from each other, actually made you realize how much you value each other and miss each other. And that was the point where, although this seemed like a destruction, it actually helped you to realize that you do not want to let go of this person, that you do not want to see them walking away. You cannot imagine your life without this person. And in fact, this tower moment that happened in your life was that big breaking point where you just moved to something better in your relationship because it happened. So thank that tower moment in your life. It may have been very painful, yes, of course, but it brought you closer and it made your relationship stronger. And if you are in a committed relationship and you're wondering, nothing of this has happened, I'm glad this has not happened. But if at all, God forbid, if this happens in the near future, you know that it's happening for the good. You know that this situation is happening because whatever is not working out in your favor needs to crumble and fall apart so that you can come back to each other stronger and better. So, those who have been through this situation, the worst is over and now you can expect good things to happen. But for those who are going through this, or you feel that you might go through this in the near future, just remember that things will definitely get better. So please do not lose hope. Okay. Somebody could also be expecting a gift. Now, since we are doing a Valentine's Day reading, of course, this could be a Valentine's Day gift that you are planning to give to each other. Maybe your spouse or you have planned something great. you know Maybe a cozy evening at home, or maybe a nice fine dine experience at a very fancy restaurant, maybe a trip somewhere. There is a very strong message I'm getting here that this Valentine's Day, if you are not already engaged or married, but if you have been in a stable, committed relationship for a while, there could be a proposal. There could be like a formal proposal coming in. This could be an engagement, or this could be a marriage proposal. For some of you, and maybe you or your partner is planning on proposing to your significant other. This could also be building a life together. So maybe somebody is planning to relocate, or somebody is planning to move into a bigger property, or buy a house together, or something like that. Maybe start a family, or some of you could be traveling. So this is also quite literally getting out, maybe for the weekend, or getting out for a couple of days, spending time in nature, or traveling to your favorite holiday destination for the Valentine's Day, something like that. Now, there is just one thing that I would like to tell you, that you need to be a little careful. Somebody could be indulging too much in some sort of unhealthy habits or substances. This could be alcohol, or any other substances, or gambling, or too much of what I mean, right? So you have to be a little careful, because there could be a possibility of some sort of unhealthy, reckless behavior, and you do not want to spoil your special day. You do not want to spoil the day for your significant other. So if you are in the habit of overindulging, just be a little mindful. And if your partner is in that habit, you also need to try and control that, because that is that one little thing which I feel may just end up spoiling your mood for that day. So just try and avoid any kind of impulsive, reckless behavior, any toxic habits. Or if you have this habit of just constantly talking about past fights, and you did this, you said that, and there was that time on 2 years ago on Valentine's Day, I said this to you and this is the way you reacted. Come on, guys, this is not the time to dig up the past. This is not the time to remind each other of unpleasant things, right? So this is the time to strengthen your relationship and come back together stronger as a couple and make plans for the future. So again, a very, very beautiful reading this Valentine's Day for those who are in a committed relationship. Do let me know if this resonated, and do drop a heart in the comment section. This could be a red heart, a pink, a yellow, whichever color you like. Just drop a heart in the comment section to claim this reading. And this is where I'm going to wrap up the reading for those who are in a committed relationship. Hope you have a great Valentine's Day, and I will see you again another time for another reading, pile number 2. Take care, all of you. Love and light to all. Bye-bye for now. Hi there, pile number 3. This is going to be your Valentine's Day reading. This specifically, the third pile that we are doing today is for those who are currently in separation or no contact, or you feel that this relationship of yours is heading towards, maybe a separation, divorce, or something like that. Okay, so the first pile was for singles, the second pile was for those in a stable, committed relationship, and now we move on to the third pile, which is for separation, situationship, maybe a breakup, no contact. This is, of course, a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if you need more details about your specific situation or person, my WhatsApp number is given in the description. So you can, of course, drop me a message anytime, and I will send you the booking details for a paid personal consultation. Messages for those in separation and no contact, please. Wow. Pile number 3. I know you are currently in separation, no contact, or maybe heading that way, but I want to tell you one thing, like right off the bat. The first card that flew out was the 6 of Cups. Clearly this is like a twin flame soulmate connection. This could be a past life connection. This is a very, very strong indication of you being each other's twin flame soulmate, or there is something which just cannot keep you apart. Okay, you may have your shares of ups and downs, you may have your shares of fights and arguments and separation and no contact, but I still feel that you come back together every time. Even after all these fights and bickering, you have this tendency of just coming towards each other again. It's almost like a magnetic pull that I see here, right? So do not worry, I do see a strong chance of reconciliation if at all that is something that you want. I see that you have learned your lesson, or your other person in this relationship has learned their lesson. Now, one thing that I would like to mention here is that somebody has a tendency of being a little too arrogant or a little too egoistic. Okay, this could be you, or this could be your significant other. One person definitely feels that the other one should come and apologize. The other one should always mend the differences, or why should I reach out? Why should I be the one to apologize? That attitude is not going to help. I'm being very honest, that attitude will not help. Okay, so both of you need to learn lessons from this particular separation, this phase of bickering and unpleasantness. You have to learn your lessons and you have to move on. When I say move on, you have to move on with a very different energy. So if you are going to come back together in the same kind of energy, with the same kind of attitude towards each other, then of course things are going to fall apart again. So the most important thing is to take a little time out and introspect and think about where each person is going wrong and what they can do to change this situation. Right? So I do see that if you want a reconciliation, it is very well possible, but somebody needs to be a little more open to communication. And oh yes, I I just talked about taking some time out, and we have the Four of Swords. Definitely, you need some time away from each other. And if you have been following tarot, let me tell you, I mean, you have, of course, figured out the Sun and the Ten of Cups are such happy cards. This is like literally the happiest card in the entire tarot deck, the Sun. The Ten of Cups again is a card of wish fulfillment. It's a card of, getting whatever you have worked for and whatever you have prayed for. This is almost like a completion of a cycle. So we have the World card here, which is a completion of a cycle, which means that the bad phase that you have been through with your partner is now over. That cycle is completed. Everybody has learned their lessons, hopefully. Everybody has worked on their own flaws, hopefully. And if you haven't, then you need to, as well as the other person. This is not just for my viewer, but this is also for the other person. Now, unfortunately, I cannot tell your significant other through this reading that they also need to work on their issues, but I hope you can send them some sort of healing energies, some healing vibes, or you can do an overall cleansing of your energies and telepathically communicate with this person that you are in no contact with. Okay, I would suggest that you do not reach out immediately, because if you are still in that same aggressive, negative energy, or if you are still in that agitated sort of an energy, it's just going to make matters worse. So the advice here is to take some time out. Just let that negativity pass. Let that negative energy, that stagnant energy pass. Okay, once both of you feel that you are out of that negative energy and you are calm enough to have a decent and a proper mature kind of a conversation with each other, is when you should try and reconnect. Okay, now this is a general reading, so of course how you would reconnect, when you would reconnect, or if you should reconnect or wait for the other person to come towards you, is something that we can find out in a personal reading. Okay, so that of course is going to depend from person to person. That is not something that I can generalize in this reading, because everybody's circumstances are different. Okay, but the overall energy here is that you are definitely going to reconcile, if you wish to, with this person. Now, the reason I said if you wish to is because not everybody watching this reading wants to reconcile, and I totally get that. Some people are completely over their ex. Some people just do not wish to go back to that situation or that toxic relationship again, and I can completely understand. So if you do not wish to go back to the same person again, I am going to tell you the interpretation of your situation as well. Okay, so please do not feel that I am, kind of imposing this reconciliation and that this reading is not meant for you. No. Those who wish to reconcile, yes, you have a great chance. And now we are going to find out that if you do not wish to reconcile with this person at all, what next? Okay? What next? I see healing. I see wish fulfillment. Again, with the star card, there is definitely a lot of hope, positivity. You won't be able to see it right now because you are in the hangman situation. It is interesting that the Four of Swords and the hangman are in one line here. Correct? So it clearly means that whether or not you want to reconcile with your previous partner, or you just want to move on completely in your life, there has to be a period of time out. You cannot rush from being in a relationship to being in another relationship the next day. Okay? You cannot rush from being in a state of absolute, agitated, unhealthy energy to being just completely lovey-dovey the next day. There has to be a phase of transition. There has to be a timeout. There has to be this phase where you introspect, where you work on yourself. You ask yourself certain important questions about what went wrong, how it could have been avoided. Did I do something to mess it up even further? What are the boundaries that I need to set? What are the expectations that I have from the other person or from myself? What are the things that I need to change? Whether or not I want this person back again or whether I want somebody else. What are the things that I need to do differently this time? So there has to be a period of complete solitude and a period of healing. So for some people, those who do not, especially those who do not wish to reconcile with the same person again, I see that there is going to be a period where you will have to heal yourself. You will have to heal your trauma, your bad memories from the past, and be optimistic for the future. Okay, so I'm going to pull an additional card for you, pile number 3, and we have the 5 of wands, we have 10 of swords, and we have 5 of cups. Clearly, if you are in a situation where you are feeling completely hopeless about your situation, which of course you are, all these cards, the 5 of wands, 5 of cups, 10 of swords, it all indicates that you are still holding on to a lot of pain and grief or anger, disappointment. And although you may not be thinking about it consciously on a day-to-day basis, I can definitely see that in your subconscious mind you are still suppressing a lot of unhealed trauma, a lot of pain, a lot of sadness. There are a lot of questions. You probably have not got closure. You are probably still waiting for some sort of a closure from the previous person, and that is why you're not able to see the light at the end of the tunnel for some of you. Right? So your biggest priority, and I would say, in fact, since we are doing a Valentine's Day reading, I would definitely say that if you do not have absolutely anybody in mind with whom you can celebrate this day, this is in fact the best opportunity to connect with yourself, to treat yourself to something nice, to do something nice for yourself, to heal yourself, pamper yourself. Go out, have a nice day at the spa, pamper yourself, buy yourself some gifts, have your favorite food and beverages, do whatever it takes to make yourself happy the way you would like to make yourself happy. Right? So instead of just focusing on what you are missing in your life right now or how you would have done something for your significant other, why not just do it for yourself? Why not just give yourself that attention, care, and pampering that you would have given to the other person? Just heal. If you need, a professional to help you out, maybe you could talk to a therapist, a psychologist. Maybe you could book a tarot session or a healing session. Heal yourself. And once you heal yourself, you have the choice of either reconnecting or reconciliation with your ex partner or the one that you are in separation or no contact with, or you have the choice of closing out that cycle and moving to something new. Either way, there is a very, very bright situation I see here. With the Chariot, you will soon have the clarity to move forward, whether it's with this person or whether someone else. You will have the clarity, you will have the power and control to take your own decisions, make yourself happy, and give a new positive direction and speed to your situation, your life. Right? So this is all I have for you, pile number 3. I hope this resonated, and please do claim this reading by dropping a heart. It could be a yellow, a blue, a purple heart, a red heart, whatever color you like. But do drop a heart in the comment section. That would really be great. And let me know, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do that. You know where to reach me for a paid personal session as well. So, this is where I'm going to close the reading for this Valentine's Day special, and I will see you again next time for another reading. Love and light to all. Bye bye for now.